His sign لعلكم so that you all تعقلون you all understand. So we said strike the part of it to him.
Strike him with a part of it.
Strike him with a part of it.
Or a piece of it. Right?
He revives. Allah revives Allah revives
Similarly,
deads like that.
كذلك
Similarly, Allah revives dead.
means gives life to the dead, right?
And He shows you signs, His signs, so that you all understand.
So this is what finally they did. They take a piece of the cow and strike the dead body and became alive. And he told that my nephew, he killed me, and then again he died, right? So كذلك يحيي الله الموتى. Similarly, Allah gives life to the dead. ويريكم آياته, He shows you His signs, and this is one of the signs that He caused the dead body to bring. He caused him to
Life.
to bring back to life. So this is one of the sign of Allah. So لعلكم تعقلون, so that you may understand. Because these disbelievers and mushrikins, they used to say that أَإِذَا مِتْنَا وَكُنَّا تُرَابًا وَعِظَامًا أَإِنَّا لَمَبْعُوثُونَ, that when we will die and become dust and bones, do we really be raised up in the form of a life? This was a complete doubt. They had been doubting in it, that it's not possible to bring anybody to life. So this is one of the signs of Allah, that He has a power to give another life after death. Right? So this is very simple here.
ثم قست قلوبكم من بعد ذلك فهي كالحجارة أو أشد قسوة وإن من الحجارة لما يتفجر منه الأنهار.
I think is enough here. Is enough. We will divide this into two parts because it's a lengthy ayah, longer ayah. So let us stop here and translate word by word.
Then qasat.
Qasat.
Stronger.
No, qasat. What is the root word for qasat? I would let me ask questions. Qasat. What is the first word for qasat? Qasa. Yaqsu. And qiswa or qisaba. Qiswa or qisaba or qasba, and qasba is there. So this qasba is masdar, verbal noun, is already there. Qasat, she hardened, or she became hard. Qasat. This is feminine gender. Fa'alat. Fa'ala, he did. Fa'alat, she did. Qasa, he became hard. Qasat, she became hard. What is she here? Qulub, because it is broken plural. Qalb, qalbun, not the normal plural could be qalb, qalbun, qalbin, but it doesn't exist. As qulub is a broken plural, and broken plural is treated as third person singular feminine gender. So here qasat is used here. So yeah, qasat, she became hard. She hardened. Qulubukum, your hearts hardened, were hardened or became hard. Min ba'di.
Then your hearts became.
No, we are doing actually word by word now. Min ba'di.
Min
ba'di.
From ba'di, after. Zalika, that. Fahiya.
Fa.
So there she.
Here she. Again, what is she here? Qulub. Here she. Third person singular feminine gender is used for broken plural. This is not normal plural in Arabic. Jama muqassar.
Ka, like.
Yeah.
Hijara.
Al-hijarati. Stones. Al-hijarati. Stones. Al is lam jinsiya, so it make plural actually. Yeah. Like alhamdu, all the praises. Al-Baqarah, all the cows are of the same type. So this is jins of all the cows.
Or ashaddu, stronger.
Severe, stronger. And what is the root word ashaddu? If we go back and see shadda, yashuddu, shad and shad. Now this shad in Arabic, shad, which repeats the letter, right, 2 times, shad. And shad is fa'il, and ashaddu, what is ashaddu? Is tafdeel. Tafdeel. Shadid. Shidda is masdar. Shad and shidda both are masdar. Shad is fa'il and shadid is ism mubalagha, intensive case, and ashaddu is ism tafdeel. Ism tafdeel. Tafdeel is like an adjective. There are 3 degrees of adjective: positive, comparative, and superlative, like good, better, and best.
This is
Yeah.
stronger.
Yeah, this is stronger or worse.
Stronger, hard. Qaswa,
In
Hardness.
hardness.
qasa,
Stronger.
she hardened, right? Qaswa means hardness.
Hardness.
It's masdar.
Wa and inna, indeed, min from al hijarati, stones, lama, to what?
That or which, lama.
That.
Ma or lama, that or which.
That which yatafajjaru, gush out.
He
Gushed out.
gushes forth.
out.
He gushes forth.
Mudari.
Explodes out.
He explored out. Min from who it anhar, the rivers.
Yes.
Wa inna,
But
and
now we
indeed,
can combine.
then harden their qulub,
Then their hearts were hardened, or then their hearts became hard.
Then their hearts became
Hard after.
from after that. So here they
Good. They
kal hijarati,
they are like
like stones, or more
stronger or worse. Stronger or worse in
Hardness.
hardness.
Yes, very good. Stronger or worse in hardness.
And indeed, from stones, some of which gushes out
Gushes
from
forth.
it rivers.
And we will start from al-anharu. So this is outside
Rivers-
door because this is marfu. The
rivers
rivers
comes
gush
out
forth from it. Yeah, good.
Exploded.
Next. Bulb.
From it होएगा, from them होएगा,
from them.
Minhu. Yeah.
Al-Hijara.
Because it said there is some, right? So we are selecting one stone from all the stones, so it become singular. Walaikum assalam wa barakatuh. Because you selected a stone from all these type of stones, and you are talking about Ba'd. Ba'd is singular. Ba'd is single part of all these stones. So this is minhu. You are talking about one stone out of these. So you take an example of stone from all these stones.
لما يخرج منه الماء وإن منها لما يحبط من خشية الله وما الله بغافل عما تعملون. And indeed from them,
but here we say from her.
from her.
We'll take it as a plural later on because it's broken plural. That or which?
This lama is not for sure.
Lama is as a combined use as one word, which means that or which. Lama. Yashaqqaqu is basically yatashaqqaqu. No, not inshiqaq. This is tashaqqaqa, yatashaqqaqu, and tashaqqaq, like tawakkul. Tawakkala, yatawakkalu, tawakkul, bab tafa'ul. Tashaqqaqa, yatashaqqaqu, and tashaqquq. So why is merge here? Yashaqqaqu, sheen. There's a shad on sheen. There was no shad. Actually, ta and sheen are merged together to make it sheen shadda. So it is doubled here. Yatashaqqaqu.
kind of فَدَّارَأْتُمْ.
Yeah. فَدَّارَأْتُمْ is also fa plus تَدَارَأْتُمْ. We talked about it. تَدَارَأْتُمْ, like تَسَاءَلْتُمْ. So combined together, yeah. Fa and ta. Ta and dal.
Is
It split apart. It splits apart.
splits apart.
Yeah.
فَيَخْرُجُ
Yeah, from inshiqaq. We know the word inshiqaq, which is fission. The breaking of a single nucleus into two parts, two equal fragments. G. 74.
74?
Yeah. Fa? Yeah. Fa?
so يخرج coming out.
He comes out. He
He
comes out.
comes out minhu from it.
Yes.
Alma, the water.
Mhm.
And inna, indeed, minha, from her.
From her.
Lama, that, or which.
Yes.
Yahbitu.
He falls down.
She falls down.
Or she get down.
She falls
He is not she. He gets down or he falls down.
Yahbitu.
Yeah.
He falls down.
Or he get down.
From khashya, fear.
Mhm.
Khashyatillah, Allah's fear of Allah.
Mhm.
Wa 74. And ma, not Allah, be ghafil, be ghafil, so unaware.
Ma bi. Actually, this is a combination of ma and bi, which means
Allah is
not at all.
not at all.
Not at all. It's very strong, yani. Not at all. Ma is combination of two words, an plus ma. From what?
From what? Of what ta'malun, what you do.
You all do. Ta'malun, you all do.
So indeed, from her,
From the stones.
from the stones,
From them.
from them, certainly.
From them,
Some stones split.
some split apart.
Some split apart, and water comes out
Yeah.
from
Water comes out of it. Yes, water comes out
and indeed
of them.
of them
There are
some that fall down
falls down.
from fear of Allah,
Fear of Allah.
and Allah is certainly
And Allah is not
Unmindful.
not at all
not at all
unaware of what. Yeah, Allah is not at all. This is the combination of ma plus b. Similarly, sometimes laysa b, but it is not that stronger. Ma b is the strongest here. If you compare both of them. Khashya, the root. What is the root word for khashya? Yeah, we can combine all the translation from Summakata. Yeah. Shall I combine or? Then your hearts became hard after that. Then they are like stones or worse in hardness. And indeed there are from the stones there are that the rivers gush forth out of it. Indeed there are out of them that split apart, then the water comes out of it. And indeed there are out of them that falls down with the fear of Allah. And Allah is not at all unaware of what you all do. So this is the complete ayah here. Since this is immediately after this ayah, كَذَلِكَ يُحْيِي اللَّهُ الْمَوْتَى. When they strike the dead body with the piece of cow, it became alive, right? So this is one, as we talked about it, this is one of the signs of Allah. As I said before, you will actually join later, they said these mushrikeen and disbelievers, they used to say that أَإِذَا مِتْنَا وَكُنَّا تُرَابًا وَعِظَامًا أَإِنَّا لَمَبْعُوثُونَ, that when we will die and become dust and stones, do we really be raised up in the form of life? Cannot. So this is one of the signs, this is an argument of Allah, that Allah has a power to bring all the people to life after the first death. So after this thing, they said, even after these examples and miracles, and after seeing all these signs, your hearts became hard. And this is a very dangerous situation. When the heart becomes hard, the truth and the haqq will not enter into the heart. You are gone case. Because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when a person does a sin, a black spot appears on the heart. If he continues, he keep doing sins, this black stone spreads And the entire heart will be covered by this black spot, which is called Rana. And it is explained in Surah Al-Mutaffifin, كَلَّا بَلْ رَانَ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبِهِمْ مَا يَكْسِبُونَ. No, rather, their hearts are rusted because of what they used to do. And this is the rust which has covered the entire heart. And there is another dangerous situation when Allah says, خَتَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبِهِمْ. After this dust, خَتَمَ اللَّهُ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبِهِمْ. Allah sealed these hearts. Now it is impossible. And after this seal, there is another dangerous situation which says, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ أَمْ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبٍ أَقْفَالِهَا. They don't ponder or reflect upon the Quran, or their hearts are locked. So this is the final stage stone. The first one is Rana, the dust. The black started with a black spot. The entire heart is rusted, right? And then what happened? Then Khatam Allahu ala qulubihim, right? Khatam Allahu, Allah put a seal. And after that, what happened? All the hearts are locked. And here, this is the example here that even they become hard compared to these stones. And stones, sometimes stones, they feel. Stones and these mountains made of the stones. Ya jibalu avvibi ma'ahu wat-tayr. Oh, you mountains, turn down with Dawood alayhi salam and you all the birds. So these mountains used to make sajda with Dawood alayhi salam. And for example, it is said in Surah Al-Hashr, وَلَوْ أَنزَلْنَا هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ عَلَى جَبَلٍ لَرَأَيْتَهُ خَاشِعًا مُتَصَدِّعًا مِنْ خَشْيَةِ اللَّهِ. Had we sent down this Quran on a mountain, it would have been fearful and would have exploded with the fear of Allah, split apart and exploded with the fear of Allah. So all these stones, and also you saw an example, then when Musa alayhi salam strike a stone, 12 springs gushed forth out of this stone. So even the heart of human beings sometimes become harder than these stones that are very useful in some cases.
There is one point I would like to add. Here there are three types of stone they mentioned. One from that the river flows, and another one is from the water comes out, and then the last one is who has falls down because of the fear of Allah. In one of the tafsir mentioned that there are three kinds of people. One kind of people provides a lots of benefit to mankind, so it's like a river. From them the river flows out. And then another kind of human being that doesn't provide that much of benefit but still provides some benefit, like the water comes out. And then there's the last category who doesn't provide any benefit, but at least they have some sensitivity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in their heart. The last one, the yahbitu min khashyatillah. They are even worse than that. They have no sensitivity.
That's good.
They have no sensitivity at all. So they are not in any of these categories. Yeah.
So we can keep Jazakallah khairan for this comment. Yeah. Yes. So tatma'una, the root word is tama. In Urdu we say hum tama karte hain. We desire, we hope, we wish. Tama, we say in Urdu tama, which is a desire, wish. And also it is equivalent to a word which is hirs in Arabic. Hirs is you are greedy, actually, in positive sense. Actually, you are greedy, and negative sense as well. You have a strong desire, which is hirs, lalaj, greed. Tama yatma'u. This is fataha yaftahu. You all desire, you all hope. They believe. Qad, indeed. They listen. Sami'a yasma'u. The word of Allah, yeah. Yuharrifuna, the root word is, let us try to understand this. Yuharrifuna, root word is harrafa, yuharrifu, and tahrif. Tahrif is used in order to change something, to change the place from one place to another, or to change something. يحرف tahrif. علم يعلم تعليم. حرف يحرف تحريف mean to change. يحرفون they change. They change. يحرفون they change. They change it. أقلوا, the root word was أقل يعقل. أقل. أقل, he understood. أقلوا, they understood.
Knowingly.
From أقل, yeah, they understood. They understood it. They know. This is knowingly here. يعلمون, they know. While they know. Let us combine everything here. So do you, no, let us combine the whole ayah now here. So, do you desire, do you wish that they believe in you? Lakum, in you. Aman, yeah. And, or while. Let us start with fariqun, because this is marfu here. While, indeed, a group, fariq is a group from them. Kana yasma'una, they listen. Kana yasma'una, they used to listen. This become past perfect continuous tense, right? They used to listen, or they had been listening. Kana yasma'una. So we can combine kana with yasma'una. So indeed, a group, minhum of them, a group of them, kana yasma'una, they used to hear. They used to hear or listen. Kalam Allahi, the words of Allah. Thumma, then. आप करेंगे कोशिश करें. They change it, yes. Min ba'di, after what they aqalu, they understood. Who it wa, and while they know, yes uncle. Right. Yes. They used to change it. Clear. So, yeah. And even you have a desire for these people, that talking about Jews, right? Yet in Sahaba and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they had a strong desire that these people should believe in Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the book. And it is said here that you see these people, one of the groups from them, they used to change the words of Allah in Torah, as Uncle explained. So they will never come back. They will never believe you, yani. Next ayah we'll talk about, inshallah, in combination of this ayah.
وَإِذَا لَقُوا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا قَالُوا آمَنَّا وَإِذَا خَلَا بَعْضُهُمْ إِلَى بَعْضٍ فَقَالُوا أتحدثونهم بما فتح الله عليكم ليحجوكم به.
We can elongate it actually. This is Mad Lazam. Because you are learning, I know, is improved a lot, mashallah, your Quran. ليحجوكم. يعني.
به عند ربكم أفلا تعقلون.
MashaAllah. Your recitation is improved a lot. Yeah, you, mashallah, your recitation is. I'm jealous now, actually. MashaAllah, barakallahu feek. MashaAllah, la quwwata illa billah. So,
I can read the translation of that.
no problem. Yeah, that's perfect.
When they meet the believers, they say, "We believe." However, when they are alone with one another, they say, "Do you inform them of what Allah has disclosed to us, so that they contest with us before your Lord? Do you have no understanding?"
Do you have no understanding? Very good. Very good. Shall we break into words? Yeah. Parts? Okay. Shall I do it? Or you can do it if you like. Wow. And إذا when لقوا they met. The root word is laqiya, yalqa, and laqiyun. Mulaqat is the final, the higher derivative. Yes, finally mulaqat. الذين those who آمنوا they believed. قالوا they said آمنا we believed. And إذا when خلا mean he was alone. خلا يخلو and خلوة उर्दू में खिलवत भी कहते हैं खिलवा और खिलवा and Khala is also called space. Space in Arabic is khala. What is khala? Khala is what is fa'il? Khali. Khali, मैं खाली हूँ, आ जाओ, खाली हूँ. I am empty. Khali. Why space is called khala? Because it is empty. No oxygen molecule. Nothing is there. So it's vacuum. This khala. No air. खाली है ये. Khala.
आया था ना पहला पेज में.
हाँ पहले आया था. وإذا خلوا إلى شياطينهم خلا. Khala, he was alone. بعدهم, some of them. إلى towards, بعد some. قالوا, they said. Question mark. تحدثون, you tell, you inform, whom, them. Be with, ma what? Fataha, he opened, and you said he disclosed. Is very good translation. He disclosed. Fataha mean Fataha yaftahu, Fatih, Maftuf, and Fatah. Fataha, he opened. He opened. So here Fataha, you said he disclosed. Yeah. So this is very good translation. Disclosed. He opened. He revealed. Allahu Allah alaykum, upon you, and later on it will to you. Li, so that. Yuhajjuna, this is yuhajjuna, noon is dropped due to this li. Li is so that, lam kai, it will drop noon because this is nawasibul fi'l al-madari. Yuhajjuna, they argue, they dispute or they argue. Kum, you, bihi with it. Inda, with or near or before. Rabbikum, your Lord. Question mark. Fa, so, la, not. Taqiluna, you understand or you have understanding as you said. Let me combine. This operator إذا will change, or everything is past actually here. This past will be changed to present mudare because of this إذا. And when they meet those who believe, they say, we believe. When some of them are alone towards others, they say, do you inform them of what Allah has disclosed to you, so that they argue with you with it before your Lord? So, don't you understand? Or don't you have understanding as you said? I mean, so this is the translation here. So what is happening here? We talked about, you said before, وَإِذَا خَلَوْا إِلَىٰ شَيْءٍ. So we were talking about hypocrites. Here we are talking about these Jews, but they have Hippocratic condition, right? Hippocratic hearts they have, these Jews. So when they are with Sahaba Ridwanullahi Ta'ala alayhim ajma'in in Medina, they say, don't worry, we believe in you, mean we believe Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Why I said, why you are telling them? Because they will use this as an argument before Allah against you. What is that? Because when they were alone with the Sahaba, these Jews, they were telling them it is correct. It is written in our Torah, in the book, that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam will come. His name is Ahmad or Muhammad, and he will bring this Quran. All the descriptions, attributes, and qualities of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam were mentioned in Torah. And these Jews, when they are alone with Sahaba, they tell them, "Khalas, this is correct." Yeah, it is written already in Torah that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a messenger, last messenger, right? And Quran is sent down to him. So they were telling them. The other Jews, when they were with them, they said, we're just joking. We are not with them, right? So these people, their friends, Jews, they are telling them, don't tell them this thing that we believe in Rasulullah and it is written in the Torah about the Quran, qualities, attributes, and description of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam already there. Don't tell them. Why? Because they will use this statement against you as an argument before Allah. So don't you understand that? What are you going to do? Don't tell them. So this is the whole story here in this. Jewish to Muslim friends when they are alone.
When they are alone, they are telling about
Yeah, but when they are together,
their other Jews are telling them
not to tell them. Why? Because they will use this argument against you.
But Allah is not telling to the Sahabas. This is not.
No. But next ayah says something. We'll go to the next ayah. Yeah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أولا يعلمون أن الله يعلم ما يسرون وما يعلنون أولا or not يعلمون they understand أولا يعلمون do they not understand
They don't know. Do they don't know?
yeah يعلمون
You know, I know you know.
أن الله that Allah يعلم knows
He knows, he
He
knows.
knows ما يسرون ما what يسرون from Surah form number 4
From Asarra.
Surah
Asarra.
يسرون they conceal وما and what يعلنون they declare إعلان
Elan, very good. Elan. Elan, announcement.
What they revealed or
What they disclose.
do they
What they
not
reveal also.
know, do they not know that Allah knows what they conceal and what they disclose?
Very good. Yusirruna, the root, I will go back to it. Yusirruna, the root word, as you said, Asarra, Yusirru, Israr. In Urdu, we say Pur Israr. Pur Israr. Yani mystery. Pur Israr, if I translate this in English, is mystery. Nobody knows, right? So the word Israr, आपकी तो बड़ी अच्छी उर्दू है, आपको excited नहीं है. So Pur Israr mean full of mysteries, right? Nobody knows. So this is from there. Israr is actually masdar asarra. Like adalla yudillu idlal. Yu'linuna, the root word is a'lana, yu'linu, mu'lin, mu'lin, i'lan. I'lan is used, ek zaruri i'lan suniye. So same i'lan is here. So they announce, they declare, they reveal, or they disclose. This ayah is connected to the previous ayah that they said, don't you have an understanding why you are telling them? But they should know that Allah already know everything, what you are hiding and what you are disclosing. Allah knows everything, right? So no worries. And there was an ayah before that, see, Wallahu mukhrijum ma kuntum taktumun. And Allah is the one who will bring out everything what you are hiding. There was a message in this ayah as well. Wallahu mukhrijum ma kuntum taktumun. And Allah is the one who will bring out what you are concealing or hiding. So if anybody who does a good deed, hiding himself somewhere, and or in contrast, if somebody is doing a bad deed or evil deed and hiding himself somewhere in the basement or maybe inside the 7 floors or 7 roofs, he cannot hide because Allah wallahu mukhrijum ma kuntum taktumun. You have any other comment?
No.
Okay, so let us move further. So they cannot. Nothing can be hidden from Allah. Yeah, next.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومنهم أميون لا يعلمون الكتاب إلا أماني وإن هم إلا يظنون and minhum and among them ummiyuna illiterate la ya'lamuna la that means no not ya'lamuna
They know.
with they do not know la ya'lamuna they do not know al-kitaba from
The book.
from the book
And this is the book.
illa
But is also correct. But is also correct. But in English.
amaniya
Amaniya is the plural of umniya. False desires. We say na tamanna.
desire
Tamanna. Tamanna, yatamanna, tamanniyun or tamannin. Desire. Any desire. Here, amaniyu, it means false desires. Manna tamanna. Manna tamanna tamanna. Umniya, amaniya. Sorry? Here is desires. Here it is desire. You are right. But we are talking about we are talking based on the context. Here is a good question. Jazakumullah khairan. Intellectuals are there. Here desire. नहीं पकड़ लिया है ना पकड़ लिया हमने चले
illa kitaba illa
except
amaniya
desires
wa inhum and they
if in is
if and if whom they illa yazunnu
illa but or except
but yazunnun
from dhan हो ये आपका उसने zan है they guess they think Zan, husn zan. Dhanna yadhunnu and dhan. In Urdu we say husn zan. Acha guman. This guman is actually, they are thinking or they are guessing. They are yazunnuna, they are guessing.
So now I'm going to
Ji, ji,
read
mila
the
dijiyega.
translation.
Ji.
And they are among them illiterates who know not the book, but therein their own desires, and they do nothing but conjecture.
But conjecture means they are guessing. Here, one point actually, sir. In the,
Conjecture is
yeah, Jazakumullah khairan. The combination of in and illa, so it will negate. In is not. If in is used with combination of illa, it will negate not. And they are not. وَإِنْهُمْ and they are not. Illa except. They are not except. Means they are only guessing. Yadununa, they are guessing. So they are illiterate. What is al-kitab here? Al-kitab. Proper book, Torah, Jazakumullah khairan. Torah. So there are some, these Jews actually, they are very intellectual people, they know. The most intellectual nation in the world is these Jews, by the way, I'm telling you, because I have experience in the university. I had some colleagues and they are on the top always. Because this is given by Allah, but they don't care, they don't say thank you. So what is happening here, some of them are illiterate actually, they don't know Torah. But they are just guessing. What they are guessing, they guess that we are sons of Allah. We are beloved ones of Allah. Our elders will intercede. And we will live in the hellfire for a few days, just for a few days. So these are all false desires claimed by these illiterate because they don't know how to read the book. So this is one of the class in the Jews, that they don't know even how to read the books. But they have their own false desires that they are ahibba. Allah. They are the beloved ones of Allah, and they are in some cases they are sons of Allah, and they will live, they say, according to them, they will stay in hellfire for a few days. So these are their false desires. We'll go to the next ayah and we'll talk about it, inshallah. If you don't have any comment.
فويل للذين يكتبون الكتاب بأيديهم ثم يقولون هذا من عند الله ليشتروا به ثمنا قليلا فويل لهم مما كتبت أيديهم وويل لهم مما يكسبون. So I read the translation.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, it's okay.
Then woe to those who write the book with their own hands and then say, "This is from Allah," to traffic with it for miserable price. Woe to them for what their hand to do right and for the gain they make thereby.
So we can do word by word. Want to do it?
Okay,
Yeah, go ahead.
Jazakumullah khairan. Fawailun. So wailun, o lilladina, to those ones,
To those who
yaktubuna, write,
they write.
al-kitab, the book, bi aydihim, with their hand, bi aydihim, thumma, then yaquluna, they say, hada, this, min, from indillah, from Allah, liyashtaru, so that they can purchase with.
So that. And if we remove so that, this is yashtaruna.
Yashtaruna, exactly.
Yashtaruna.
So that yashtaru bihi, they can purchase with it, bihi, with it, thamanan, value, qalil, little value.
Price.
They can purchase little value.
Or little price.
Little price. Fawailun, so all lahum, to them, mimma, for what katabat, she wrote, aydihim, their hand, so basically
Their
what
hands.
their hand wrote.
Their hands.
Their hands wrote. Wawailun, and oh, lahum, to them, mimma yaksibun, what they earned. Yeah. So oh, to those who wrote the book with their hand and then said this is from Allah so that they can purchase a little value, and oh, to them who and owe to them for what their hand wrote, and owe to them what they earned.
Because of what they earn.
Yeah.
So I think it's very clear. Li yashtaru, it was yashtaruna because of li again. Lam, li is lam kai. So noon is dropped here. Katabat, you said she wrote. What is she here? ID.
ID.
Yad is one hand. Yadain, yadan, two hands. And ID is plural. But this is not normal plural, broken plural. Broken plural is treated as third person singular, feminine gender. So she wrote. So means their hands wrote. Good. While.
Pair actually.
While is in English, the word English valley. See valley. So while is one of the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said while is one of the bottommost valley of hellfire. So he said it takes 40 years to go to the bottommost of this valley. So anyway, this is their punishment, and it's very clear, as Uncle explained before. This ayah is connected to the previous ayah. At the same time, they used to write by their hands and say this is from Allah. They were changing the book and saying this is from Allah, and changing all the statements when it is good for them in their favor, they will change it. And I think in the current time people are also doing this. Sometimes they explain something which is not there. There is no reference in hadith and the book, and they do that at the current time, which is the same. I think same punishment is there. We should be very careful when stating something, whether it is in a hadith or book. We should have a clear reference for this, right? For the book, the Qur'an, and hadith at the same time, with the narrator as well.
Brother translated فَوَيْلٌ O as O.
W-O-E.
But
Woe is destruction.
Destruction. It's not hell or
No. This is unfortunate, used for unfortunate things, a calamity, or destruction, something like that, right?
Woe means
हलाकत है, हलाक हो जाए, तबाह हो जाए, हलाक हो जाए. And this is halaka, by the way. While is halaka because a person is thrown in the valley, will go to the bottommost of the valley. It takes 40 years to go to the bottommost part of the valley. So this is a destruction for the person who is going into that valley. So while is the bottommost valley of hellfire. This is what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said.
What is the first word for this?
Wala yawilu. Like Sara yasiru sayr wala yawilu wail. So we can go to the next ayah, an interesting one. Every ayah is interesting. Yeah. Brother Shahid.
وقالوا لن تمسنا النار إلا أياما معدودة قل أتخذتم عند الله عهدا فلن يخلف الله عهده أم تقولون على الله ما لا تعلمون. Translation: They say the fire will certainly not touch us except for a limited number of days. Say to them, have you received a promise from Allah? For Allah never breaks His promises. Or do you attribute to Allah something about which you have no knowledge?
Very good. Thank you. Okay, shall we do it word by word as well? Yeah. You want to do it? Or? Huh?
Okay.
Go ahead.
And qalu, they said, lan, never, tamassa, she touched, na, us, annaru, fire, illa, except, fire, illa, except, ayyaman, days, ma'dudan, remember days,
counted days. Ma'dud is maf'ul. And adda, ya'uddu, ad. And this file, what is maf'ul? Ma'dud. And ma'duda, this is muannas due to ayyam because this is broken plural. And what is masdar? Adad. Ad, and Urdu we say adad because we split this dal mushatta. Adad. Counted or numbered.
Qul say, attakhaztum, you
is question mark. Here, there is another actually Hamza tawassul. Hamza tawassul or Hamza wasal. And the another Hamza wasal is ittakhaztum. Ittakhaztum. So they are merged together. Both the Hamza wasal and the Hamza, they are merged together to make it attakhaztum. Otherwise, this is combination of two words. Which is question mark, and ittakhaztum.
Ittakhaztum, you
question mark. Then ittakhaztum.
Do you all take?
Took.
Indallahi, near Allah.
Ittakhaztum, no. Ittakhadha, he took. Ittakhadhu, ittakhadhta, ittakhaztum, you all took.
وَهَلْ took عِنْدَ اللَّهِ from Allah عَهْدًا a promise so lan never يُحْلِفَ اللَّهُ Allah
Breaks or he will go against.
against
Khilaf. Khilaf is against.
عهده his promise or تقولون you all say على الله against Allah ma what لا تعلمون you all don't know.
Amaniya.
Yeah, right. Yeah, these are false desires. Yeah, again, these are false desires here again in the same ayah. Jazakallah khairan. Yeah. Can you combine everything together?
And they said, fire will never touch us except remember days.
Number days. Number days are counted days.
Counted days.
Except a few counted days. A few जिनको गिनने से जा सके 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yeah, चलो.
Say, do you take promise of Allah?
Did you take?
Did you take promise of Allah?
From Allah.
From Allah. So Allah never go against His promise.
Okay.
Or do you say against Allah what you don't know?
Or about Allah. Good. Very good. So again, they say that the fire, mashallah, jazakumullah khairan, fire will not touch them against a few counted days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is very easy to count. Single digit, right? Now let's say these Jews, actually, they have, again, as you said, Dr. Naman, they have a false desire. They say that, according to them, these Jews, that the total life of the world is 70,000 years. And they say that for every 10,000 years, they will live for 1 day in the hellfire. So based on this calculation, they will live in the hellfire for a total of
7 days.
7 days. 7 days. So again, this is a false desires. And the other group of Jews, they say that because our elders, they worship this calf, bachada, for 40 days. So they will live only for 40 days in the hellfire, and they will be freed from the hellfire.
But,
so
yeah,
there's an istifham, a question that, do you take any agreement with Allah? So they say, no, this is a negation, actually. Istifhamia is a question mark. They say, no, there is no such agreement with Allah. And the next two ayah, they are explaining what is the basic principles of going to Jannah and Jahannam. There are, Allah has set actually certain principles to go to Jahannam and to admit to Jannatul Firdaus or Jannah.
I think at one occasion they said that the hellfire will not touch us. And at that point, Allah asked them if this is the correct. So Allah asked the Rasulullah to bring their family member and ask them to bring their family member. And if they are true, then say that they will not die.
It's coming.
It's coming. Yeah. Desire for their death.
Wish for them. Yeah.
وَلَنْ يَتَمَنَّوْهُ أَبَدًا بِمَا قَدَّمَتْ أَيْدِيهِمْ. They will never desire for the death because of the actions they have sent before. Yeah. So, yeah, next ayah. It's very clear. So these are all their false desires, as you said, Dr. Naman. Jazakallah khairan, Javed Bhai, for your comment.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بلى من كسب سيئة وأحاطت به خطيئته فأولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون بلى yes rather man who kasaba he earned sayyatan evil and ahatat she surrounded bihi with it khatiyatuhu his sins
singular
his sin so ulaika those ashab companion an-nari fire whom they fiha in it khalidun those who live forever. Rather, whoever earned up evil, and he was surrounded, and his evil surrounded it,
surrounded him,
then those are the people of fire. They are those who will live forever in it.
Yeah, so we can go to the next ayah and combine together.
So this is the opposite.
Yes. These two ayah in the response of these false desire, they will live for 7 days or 40 days. They said Allah set some principle to go to Jannah and Jahannam. And what is the principle to go to Jahannam? Is clear, very clear, right? And what about the Jannah? What is the principle to go to the Jannah or admitting somebody to Jannah? That he has to do Amilus Salihah. What is Amal Salih? What is Amal Salih? There are two criteria. Two criteria for Amal Salih. The first, it should be sincerely done. It should be done sincerely for the pleasure and sake of Allah. And second thing, it should be done according to the method, the procedure, the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If these two criteria are met, then this is Amal Salih. And this will lead to Jannah. So this is what.
Just one thing here, you know, the Bala man kasaba sayyata wa hatat bihi khatiyatuhu. This is another thing of the kalla bal rana ala
Jazakumullah khairan. Yeah, so his sins has surrounded him. Jazakumullah khairan. So if the whole heart is surrounded by a black spot, or which is called rain or rana, which is a rust. Kalla bal rana ala qulubihim ma yaksibun. So it is the whole heart is rusted, and then khatam Allahu ala qulubihim, and then am ala qulubin aqfaliya. So this is the very strong stage. Then you are right. Then his sin. So these hearts are not able to receive any acceptance of truth. So what is the ultimate result? They have to go to Jannah. So this is the basic principle defined here by Allah in response to the ayah or the false desires of these Jews. Yeah, we can go to the next ayah now.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإذ أخذنا ميثاق بني إسرائيل لا تعبدون إلا الله وبالوالدين إحسانا وذي القربى واليتامى والمساكين وقولوا للناس حسنا وأقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة ثم توليتم إلا قليلا منكم وأنتم معرضون. وإذ means and when أخذنا we took ميثاق agreement
covenant, accord. Yeah, good.
Bani Israel, from children of Israel.
And who is Israel? Yaqub alayhi salam. Because Israel in Arabic is Abdullah, and Abdullah means the slave of Allah. So this is for Yaqub alayhi salam, the children of Yaqub alayhi salam. You said children of Israel.
لا not تعبدون, you all worship. You will worship or you are worship. إلا الله, except Allah. And with والدينا, parents. إحسانا, good things. To do good.
أحسن يحسن محسن and إحسان. أنزل ينزل إنزال باب فعل إحسان.
وذي القربى, and relatives. واليتامى, and who doesn't have fathers, orphans.
Very good.
Father and mothers.
Very good.
والمساكين, and the poor. وقولوا, and they say. قولوا. You all say. Say.
قل. You say. قولوا. You all say. قال يقول قل. قل is Amar. قولوا. You all say.
قولوا للناس, to people. حسنا, goods. And أقيموا, do establish الصلاة, pray. Pray. And atu, give. Donate. Give zakat. Thomas, then توليتم. تولى. توليتم. Turn away. You
all
all
turned away.
turn away. Yeah.
Wallaytum.
Then you all turn away, except a few of you.
Few of you. Good.
And antum, and you موردون
Minkum.
إيراد.
إعراض is masdar. Root word is, the first word is أعرض. أعرض يعرض معرض معرضون. أعرض, he turned away. The same meaning تولي. So معرضون, those who turn away.
Turn away.
वो जो إعراض करते हैं उर्दू में إعراض avoid, they turn away.
Minkum means among you.
Among you or of you, he said of you. Of you. जी जी बिल्कुल. So we can combine everything. Shall I do it? Or?
Yeah,
Okay. And when we took a covenant from children of Israel, you will not worship. You will not worship. Actually, it is لا تعبدوا. This is Amar actually. لا تعبدوا, you don't worship. But here لا تعبدوا is stronger. You will not worship. إلا except Allah and be with. Sorry, I'm again. You will not worship except Allah and to do good. This is an agreement. These are the parts of the agreement. The second part is and to do good with the parents and near relatives and the orphans and the poor. And you say good words to the people, or you speak to the people nicely. You speak to the people husna nicely and establish prayer and give zakah. Then you turned away except a few of you, while you are the ones who turned away. This is what is there. So this is very important. Actually, this is some of the parts of the 10 commandments given to Bani Israel. It's very clear, I think, here. Very clear. Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Allah. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.